They're seeing you in Manhattan and in Auckland, in New Zealand, and in Sydney, and all the rest of it. And I'm so pleased to welcome Kerri Marie and John Boyle into studio. And in spite of the beautiful happiness between the two of you, you've been through your own personal awfulness in the recent past. Kerri Marie.
Well, in February this year, we were in Birmingham at a flower show, and I went into early labour. So I was taken to the Heartlands Hospital, and when I got there, they told me that the baby was coming and that there was nothing they could do. I was 22 weeks pregnant at the time, and they don't save babies until they're 24 weeks because of the development. So I was left then to see how I would progress, and I was given progesterone injections to stop the labour, and I lasted for about a week, and then I went into full labour, and we delivered baby Jude, and he was born alive. But because of the complications with the lungs at that stage, the neonatal team can't intervene. So he was let, he was held, and he passed away 3 hours later.
On Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's
What a
Day.
day to go, John.
Yeah,
the day we got engaged.
Day you got engaged. How long have you been married now?
We're married 7 years now on the 6th of October.
Yes.
And this would have been our second baby. Now
Second baby.
We have Noah. He's 2.5 now. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And what actually happened after that, Rowan, was that slightly before this, the bereavement end of the Heartlands Hospital got in touch with us, because they see this happening quite a lot. Not quite a lot, but the bereavement end of it deal with this, and they kicked into action knowing that sort of the inevitable outcome, and they really come on board. And after we were put back up into the room to recover, they give us our own space. But then a lady called Claire Beasley, an absolutely fantastic lady, she is head of the Eden suite. Eden is a suite whereby they take up couples that are going to go through similar situations as ourselves.
It's a very beautiful name for a
the
suite
Eden
that does
suite,
such an amazing
really
job,
is.
you
So
know.
it specialises in stillborn and also premature neonatal.
Yeah, and with that, Claire she let us have our own time in this little quiet, reflective room. It was a very nice place to be. It was it's sort of undescribably tough to be there.
Oh yeah.
But necessary also.
Yeah.
Then she told us about these memory boxes, of which
Yes.
was a foundation set up
July 2010.
July 2010 by a couple called Amy and Ryan Jackson. They lived not too far from Birmingham. They lost their little baby girl. She was stillborn. Her name was Lily May.
Lily May.
Lily May Jackson. And
Yeah.
subsequently we went back there 2 or 3 weeks ago and met Ryan and Amy, and we had a fantastic afternoon with them in Birmingham, in Heartlands, in the same room where we were. We went back there, and they have kindly donated 50 boxes of these are the boxes here, Owen.
Yeah.
50 boxes for Daisy Hill Hospital
In Newry.
Yes.
in Newry, and
these are tell me about these boxes.
So the boxes, whenever you're faced with this predicament, the bereavement officer comes to you, and she'll offer you different services. So she'll help with funeral arrangements, and with Jude we had to get his body recovered and get him out of England certificate. So we had to
take him
register.
home.
yeah,
We had to register him as the
just
birth
like,
and the death,
Yeah.
and then we had to
Goodness.
wait for the coroner to sign him off, which took a couple of days.
that was really
But goodness,
tough.
you could almost have taken Jude home in your
Yeah,
suitcase.
Yeah.
that's correct and right, but because of the legal ramifications of it all, Rowan,
You can't
it just wasn't as
take
easy as
the
that.
body out,
We
yeah.
there was a point where we just couldn't understand, but then we do understand because we're not in our own country, but
Yes.
you know, we're supposed to be under the United Kingdom umbrella, and we thought, okay, you know, we can
Take him
take
home on the
take
boat.
him home
Take
on the
him
boat.
home on the boat.
It
Yeah.
wasn't like that whatsoever. We had it all the while we were waiting there, and we were stuck, if you like. Claire Beasley the Eden Suite, the whole of that department all rallied round us and
Yeah.
really helped us. They never left us alone for a
No.
moment. They left us alone to be with each other
Yes,
when they seen
yeah.
it was time to be alone, but they were so supportive. What we're trying to drive at here, Rowan, is that we don't want a couple to be sitting left alone. We want couples that go through this, and inevitably, sorry to say that this will happen here.
It will.
We want couples to be treated the way we were treated.
Yes, the good example.
The
Yeah.
good example.
And
the good
having
example.
a bit of comfort in.
Having comfort knowing that there's a memory box there that they can open, they can look at pictures should they so choose to get them. All the little different things that that they would choose to put in this memory box. These memory boxes are a fantastic thing for couples like ourselves. Last Friday we should have had our baby Jude, and instead what we had is we had a walk around the lake and a balloon release. My wife did all the organising for it. I just followed in behind and helped her along with whatever
This was out
organising.
at home at Camlock.
Yeah, between 200 and 300 people showed up. We raised up on nearly £3,000 in the night. We've subsequently raised £1,600 prior to this and give it to Amy and Ryan Jackson for this foundation, because what they have done subsequently on the Saturday after, last Saturday.
Slow down, we'll talk about the memory boxes.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, no,
You're a good
No,
husband.
don't-
You listen. He listens
Okay,
well.
okay.
I'll tell you a wee bit about the memory boxes. So
Sorry.
No,
we
you're
have
fine.
the Sands group work with Daisy Hill at the moment
What a
as
wonderful
well.
organisation.
Yeah.
Sam.
Fantastic.
Sands,
Yeah.
yes. And they've been great support as well, and quite a few of the ladies have got in touch
Yeah.
with ourselves and
There's
a good
invited
friend.
us to meetings. And
There's a good friend of mine and his dear lady, Physiognomy McCartan. They lost little Rosie, and they've been attending the Sands group.
Yes.
And it's been doing them the world of good.
yes,
And
great
it's-
support.
So you would know about Sands, would
Yes, we've been in touch with Sands because we
Yes.
didn't want to just put the boxes in
Okay.
Of course.
without their
Yeah.
consent, and
course.
also in Birmingham, because there's such a high population there, there's quite a few different boxes in the hospital that you get offered. But we were given the Lily May, we didn't ask for it, that's the box that we were
So
given. And
you have the boxes, and
Yeah.
you'll tell me now about the
so
boxes.
the little box, whenever you get the box
Ah,
inside,
look. Yeah.
we have, and you can smell the lavender off it
Yeah.
already, so it's quite comforting when you open
Yeah.
the wee box, and you know, it gives you that, you associate smells with memories, and whenever I smell this box, it just takes me back to our, back to the hospital. So we have the little teddy bears inside, and we've one teddy
Oh,
bear
that's
for
beautiful. That's so
the wee
beautiful.
baby, your wee baby, and the other teddy bears for mummy and daddy to keep.
So
But
beautiful.
they'll put the two teddy bears in with the baby, with your wee baby at the time, and then whenever the wee baby's buried, you take your teddy bear out, and
So that's
you have their wee scent.
Yeah.
And then we have the memory stick. It's for all your photographs, so they can be backed up.
Yeah.
And there's the little candle that we
Yeah.
actually used the candle at Jude's funeral then.
Yes.
And then inside here you can put the wee locket of her and your wee tag that you get to give you the tags.
Yes.
Like you would get if your baby was
Yeah.
alive, all the little memories that you would get from the hospital. They
Yes.
put these all in
All
here.
in the box, the memory box.
And then this is a little angel, a little handcrafted angels. And it says
Lovely
even
pieces, aren't they?
They're gorgeous. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
even the smallest of feet have the power to leave everlasting footprints upon this earth. And it's a little key ring. It says forever in our hearts. So there's a lot of thought put into the boxes, and Amy and Ryan have done a lot of hard work. And
Yeah.
this, I think, is probably my favourite piece, is the jewellery, where you can get your hand or footprint of your little baby, and the midwife will take a copy of it and she'll send it off to this company. It's called Small Prints, and it's based in Birmingham.
Yes.
And they'll send you a little piece of jewellery, a little charm, and you get it maybe in about 8 weeks' time. And it gives you a bit of lift when you get it in the post. It's
beautiful.
as sad as it is. It's like
It really is.
you
I just-
cherish that memory. You have it.
I sense enormously the ease that this is bringing to you.
Yeah,
Massively,
and you mightn't
Rowan,
look at it every
massively.
day, and you mightn't
Yeah.
go to it for months, but you just know
Suddenly,
that you have it.
Suddenly you're there.
Yeah,
It's
you
there.
have it there.
Yes.
And inside then there's like information on the Lily May Foundation. This is Ryan and Amy and Freddie and
Wonderful
Alfie.
couple.
This
Wonderful
is
couple.
Yeah.
their story here, and all of it. Lily May.
Lily May.
And
These are good
the good
people.
that she's doing. Yeah, they're
Fantastic
amazing
people. They took us into their home to
Yeah, they're
give
so
us the
warm and
boxes,
caring
you know, and
they're on the end of the phone if you need them.
Yeah.
And even though we're not from Birmingham.
Someone told us after Lily May was born that, you read it earlier,
Yeah.
even the smallest of feet have the power to leave everlasting footprints upon the world. It's so true.
it is so true, yeah.
I must say I understand exactly what you're coming through, because I've been there within my own wider family circle.
Yeah.
Well, did you manage to hold baby Jude
We
for a
did.
time?
We got him to hold him, and
Yeah.
he was absolutely perfect. People think at 23 weeks that they're not a baby, but he was
Course,
just
yeah.
like
Absolutely perfect.
a miniature.
Course.
He just was at this size here,
Yeah.
and
He was
perfect
absolutely beautiful.
features and little nose and little lips and wee ears fully formed and toes and
Yeah.
everything. And Claire was very respectful. She took some beautiful photographs. At
Some
the
wonderful
time,
photographs of him, so we have.
at the time, we didn't think we were going to be able to do that, but gradually, like as the days went on, we got a bit stronger, and you know, we got those photographs. And there's also a photo frame here with a hand and footprint that can be done on site as well. So this is our memory boxes, and
Have you,
Yeah.
you would be greatly helped in the knowledge that baby Jude, he's never going to be far away from you.
no,
He really never is, Rowan. It's amazing this last 4 months that he's actually everywhere. He's everywhere around us.
Yeah.
He's actually, he has cemented our marriage much better. He has, you know, made us actually better parents to Noah. He's actually always there. Like, significantly, this same thing happened to Gary Barlow, the singer from Take
Yeah.
That. Gary Barlow's song was played last week at the balloon release. The next day we woke up, our wee 2.5-year-old son Noah came into the bedroom, pulled out the phone and just, I don't know where he found it or how he got it, but he put on Let Me Go by Gary Barlow.
Goodness
He actually
gracious.
did it there an hour and a half ago, and he was sitting there singing away to us, Let Me Go. And it's almost as if Jude is actually
Telling him.
going, play
Yeah.
the song
Do
to
that.
mommy and daddy and to you and sing it. It's unbelievably, Rowan,
Yeah.
that people shouldn't hide or shy away from this here.
No.
You should look at it, grieve when you need to, but also embrace the things that are worth embracing.
Absolutely.
We are so lucky to be here on this earth.
Yeah.
We're so lucky that we have each other. We're so lucky we have a son.
yeah,
We're so grateful for the things we have. And
You're super people. You're super in your ordinariness, and you are ordinary because you're ordinary man and woman of this territory. Parents, you've been through a lot, but you're dealing with it superbly, and you're getting that assistance. It's coming from somewhere,
yeah.
and you
it
just
is.
sense that that's
we feel
coming
Jude's
from
given.
Jude is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We feel Jude's given. To,
Yeah.
It would be wrong of us to come home and be angry, because
Yeah.
No.
I feel that Jude came for another reason, and
Aye.
maybe Daisy Hill needed this wee bit of support, and
Yeah.
like they're very excited to be getting the boxes in, and the boxes have already, unfortunately, they've already gone in this week, and
Yes,
someone
and-
came and asked for
Oh,
one.
really? Already?
Yeah, already.
Yeah, and we're
Sadly.
meeting with one of the lead midwives, the head of the department, now next week, and we're giving her all our boxes, and they'll become a beneficiary for Lily May, and they'll always get boxes, and you know, there's other boxes that are coming into circulation
And how
from
can
an
peop-
earlier loss,
yeah.
so
And
it's
can people
like a token box.
Can people help by contributing some money to
Yes,
allow things?
we
the
have a
boxes?
Just Giving page set up
Yeah.
at the moment, or they can donate directly to the Lily
What
May
does a box cost?
Foundation. £70.
£70.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all, as small as it is, it's £70 of just
Yeah.
joy and relief
Yeah.
and ease and comfort at a box maybe that you don't want to have or be coming home with, but in a month's time
Yeah.
that box is all you'll ever have, those memories are all you'll ever have. And we've been very fortunate to have the neonatal team from the Royal. They've come to us on Saturday after they heard about the walk, and they want the boxes for the Royal.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank
the
you,
Lily
Jude.
May.
Thank you, Jude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the
Thank
Lily
you,
May.
Jude, exactly.
Yeah.
The foundation have
Amazing.
agreed to that as well, and you know, we didn't expect to be going. That eventually we would like to get them all over Northern Ireland, but you know, Daisy Hill was our
This is your task.
prerequisite.
You've got
yeah.
a task, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you're on a mission.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it's sad to hear that, you know, we've had quite a lot of women, and I have to say women, but I'm sure there's men there that maybe won't even speak about it because it's something that they've maybe decided to park, if you like. But women coming up and saying to Kerri Marie and even myself, or collectively together, they turned around and said, you know, I had a loss such and such a time ago, and this is a lovely thing what you have here, and we're sad we don't have it.
Yes.
And you know, this is a thing that we would like for people to say, well, at the time, Rowan, you're going, you're sort of in a different planet, but this wasn't ever forced upon us, but it's almost like there's it there.
So natural.
Yeah.
It was so naturally, and it's almost as if, like I said, Claire Beasley and the team there was like, you know, this is something here, and we were like, to look back and to not have this now would be horrible. You know, and this is why we feel, as you said, we have a task.
Oh, you have.
You know,
Undoubtedly.
And it's a task to break the silence and let people
Yeah.
know, you know, we have lost a baby, and it's okay to say,
yeah,
I'm sorry for your loss. I am still a grieving mother, and John's still a grieving father. And people maybe, it's a bit of a taboo subject where people are like, oh, I'll not mention it in case I upset them. But I think people would rather this be acknowledged. You don't have to talk about it in depth every day, but to acknowledge this little baby and he was part of you, then say, you know, it's okay, get on with your life, you'll have another baby. That's not a nice thing to hear when you're
really
grieving.
isn't, no.
You're better being there for people and, you know, accepting that grief has different forms, and
as a man said,
we've had
give
amazing
time,
support.
Give
yeah.
time.
You know, give time, and you know, as much as we do want to go on and have another baby, we have to give this wee time to Jude.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And
he
Jude's
certainly-
working wonders.
He's giving it to you.
He's
as
giving
well.
us exactly.
Like you get that sense.
Oh, bless
Exactly,
him.
he really is. God bless him. You know,
And
he's,
if you think about life in a wider scheme of things, I regard it as a timeline from
Yeah.
the beginning to the end. Now, at most, you've got 100 years. That's it's a very short time
it is
in
actually.
the scheme of things. So, blink, and that time will have gone, and you'll be moving on the timeline, and the memory of Jude will grow stronger with you
Yeah.
all the time, and together you'll make the journey through life.
Yeah.
I think. You know.
Definitely.
And we're hoping now to run, well, we are definitely, the Walk to Remember will be every
Walk to
June now.
Remember.
It'll
Yes.
be an annual thing.
And it's for pregnancy loss and also stillborn and infant loss as well. So it sort of covers a bigger scope, and you know, it was lovely to see all the mummies and daddies out, and even the grannies and
Children,
grandas, and
pregnant women, dogs.
everyone was there, dogs,
The
and
whole lot,
yeah.
everybody.
A whole lot was there,
A great
yeah.
family occasion.
And we've heard great good hope stories of other people that have come in,
Yes.
and you know, it gives us great hope, and we know these memory boxes will be a good thing for the community, and you know, SARMs are doing great work, and if whatever we can do to help
Fabulous.
them, every little helps.
Undoubtedly. So, how do people help? What can they do? How can they
So,
give you money?
We have a Just Giving page, or you can make a donation into our shop, which
Where
is
is your shop?
Mealy Fiore in Camlock.
Mealy Fiore
Mealy Fiore.
in Camlock. That's
Yes,
where it is.
the flower shop, yes.
The flower
So
shop in Camlock.
we're happy to take all your donations now that we have the Royal on board as well.
You have the Royal, you have Daisy Hill, and we want all the other hospitals in Northern Ireland on board. We want them to be there.
Yes.
And these memory boxes are such a good idea.
They are.
I have to say the nearest I've come to this, and I shared with you a moment ago that I felt close to you because in a similar situation, maybe 40 years ago, it was given to me the task of pinning a little miraculous medal onto the cloak of the little baby who had died, was stillborn, and placing the little baby in its little earthly box where it would be buried. And that has never left me.
No.
What you're experiencing will never leave you. And I see it in the pair of you already. I see the two of you. If there is a definition of togetherness, I'm seeing it, you and the wee child at home, and Jude in heaven, and you're there together, you have a great strength to you. Your life's going to be strong, and you're going to go well.
Thank
I
you.
know this.
Sure.
So the giving page for the folk who want to help, how do they find the giving
The
page?
giving page, I had sent the boys a link, I think.
Oh, that's fine. So
Yeah.
we let
So
them
we
know
can-
about that.
yeah, the
There is
Just
a
Gi-
link.
it's a Just Giving
so people
page,
will
yeah.
know. And that is going to help folk get the memory boxes. And as
Yes.
soon as you opened the box, one got the beautiful, gentle lavender smell of the baby. And our thoughts are with you.
Thank
I
you.
wish you
Thanks,
well.
Rowan. Thank you.
Thank you very
You're
much.
super people.
Thank you,
God
Rowan, so
bless
much.
you. Go
Thank
well.
you.
Very much.
Go well. God bless you. Right, some music, sir.